Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. Ahead of us we have what looks like it'll be a tough little New Jericho haven defense, and we are so close with our Synedrion support, and I know I'm going to take a slight hit from doing this with Synedrion. I'm just hoping to balance that out with maybe finding a nest or a lair over here. That's going to be tempered by the fact that we don't have an active base over here scanning, so the odds are not a guarantee at all that we'll find what we're hoping for after this haven defense. But that's the whole reason I'm doing the haven defense, with that hope in mind. Worst comes to worst, we may have to do a diplomacy mission of the Disciples of Anu. For instance, sabotaging for Synedrion, sabotaging the Disciples of Anu Haven energy generation, just to get us over the hump here. So those are some options on the table for us. We're going to go over, I think, last episode, and I didn't quite react to it, the other Helios. Yeah, this one's still heading down to an excavation site. Yeah, this one I think did make it. Yes, we can excavate, so we'll start excavating here. And we can afford it, so let's do it. And then we'll take our Helios down, and what we'll do is we'll keep it near the other one, so we'll just kind of head down on some of these question mark places we've never been before, as we try to keep the two Helioses at least a tiny bit near each other for support. And let's get over to our mission at hand. Okay, it is a high threat level. Maybe there's hope we won't see a Scylla, but I always feel like we will see a Scylla. And if we don't see that, we're probably seeing a Siren. It's just that part of the game where some of the harder enemies start coming out of the woodwork during these missions. Nice rewards if we can pull this thing off. Let's take a look at the team we're taking out. All items on the battlefield will be successfully recovered, so we don't have to worry about running around and picking them up. Let's take one final look at how we are equipped. This is not pick things up, so we can load ourselves down if we're able to with any extra gear we might need, and we can carry some extra gear here. Let's see. We'll just go with a grenade. We can carry 3 more, so why don't we just do a med kit and a grenade. Let's see. Joe Murata loved to think, do we want, as long as we've got a med kit, that's what's important. I don't know how much extra ammo we'll need. Range 45, range 50. So the range is better on this, but boy, does this pack a nice punch at 130. Well, since you do have the trooper proficiency, we will keep that other weapon there. We're going to move the med kit out, and we're going to give you, rather than extra ammo, the weight is just too much, but no longer. There we go. Sade, you're looking pretty good. And you can afford a little something something, Robbie, so with 2 of those, do we want to maybe pop a little pistol in there for you? Do we have ammo for the New Jericho handgun? Yes, we do. Why don't we give you that one? And Sigourney, you're a little over carrying here. Your health is good now, so we're going to have you carry just 1 med kit because we don't have to have you heal up. We'll throw on a grenade for you and call it a day. You, Takeda, we can afford you to carry 1 more thing. Do we need ammo? We have shotgun ammo, so I'm comfortable with that. Otherwise, you do have the stick. Let's throw a grenade on you too. We're throwing the grenades around like they're candy today. And that should do it. We should be ready to go. Let's get down there and see if we can handle this, baby. Alrighty, let's take a quick peek at what we're looking at here. We got, yeah, I told you, didn't I call that one? We got a siren over here. Let's see what kind of bad girl she is. Psychic Scream and Mind Control. So she's not one of the ones that can do acid on top of everything. Not that Mind Control is anything to mess with. But that's kind of nice. I'm wondering, are we going to have any of our snipers that can have an angle? And apparently we will. I'm surprised that's maybe not an angle. Where is this? So we're getting an angle through there. Okay, we can see here. And that'll have to do. I'm surprised we can't see from here even. That's a surprise to me. But I guess either way, we aren't going to get two shots with quick aim anyway. So we might as well move to the sure place to get the sure, or hopefully what is going to be the sure shot on the siren. I don't know that the head shot is going to be a guarantee at this range, but we're gonna do the shots early on this girl and see if we can take out the head and at least not have to worry about the mind control. So Robbie, let's get you moving.
Already there. Here they are.
And we have something else spotted down over here. Now, Chiron, I'm happy to deal with that. Let's just find out what it shoots at us. And that's kind of weird having it up on the roof. Fireworms. Well, we haven't had a nice basic little fireworm shooter in a while, have we now? So there we go. Let's go check out our shot now. Yeah, we got a quick aim in order to see this one. So we'll just do that quick aim and fire blind. If that's what it takes. We'll start with the more accurate weapon just to see what it looks like.
Lining up a shot.
Oh baby, we need the more accurate weapon, and this is not a great shot. I would have rather taken the shot from the position I was in that said I didn't have a line of sight. I don't know what else would have been blocking unless it's this wall somehow comes up and blocks the shot. Oh, this is not a good chance at all. Not a good chance at all. Oh, I love when we hit on those not a good chance at alls.
5 by 5.
I'm going to bring you here just because I want to see what this slightly different angle gives us here, Joe. It says you can't see, but I want to fire and find out why it is we can't see. Yeah, it is that other, just like I said. So that wall just sticks out just enough. So it almost makes it seem like if I come closer this way, I'll have a better angle on the head. Of course, it's still fair distance, but she can close that distance in a heartbeat. We'll see. Maybe I have to put some Overwatch up there to help protect us. Or just take out the head. Let's see. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're moving close. No more hesitation. Let's do our quick aim. Let's see the condition of the head. It's a little more exposed and a single. We're going to go with a more accurate gun here because a correct shot can take it out.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, I said a correct shot. That could have gone better. I heard that too. Oh man. Oh man. What other options? So maybe Nikolai, what we do is just boom blast her away, seeing if we can do some extra damage on the head, just because. And who knows, we're standing out in the open now. So are we gonna... Okay, that looks like a decent shot. Okay, we got damage everywhere except, well, maybe we got further damage in the head. We don't know, but let's see if the next one can send some shrapnel to the head. Put her in her right mind here. Well, the head is still yellow. The head can still do its thing. How bad is the head? 30 freaking hit points. We only have one final option now, Nikolai. I'm not blaming you. You're hitting. You're connecting on them all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And the head's gone, and the tail's gone, and you can hear the sound of joy until the next threat hits. That's for sure. What we're gonna do is we are gonna jet jump you, Sigourney, and see if we can get someone else on our side here.
Here's a little trickle.
And we now know some more of what we're dealing with. We have a long distance Triton over here. What is he wielding? Just an independent assault rifle, not one of the huge pain in the butt kind of guys with that weapon. That is until you get hit by it, and it's just regeneration, no mist, no other weird things that I absolutely don't adore. Now we got this guy over here, which will be a pain, and that is purely because he has that launcher arm on him. Fortunately, at the moment, I think we might kind of be pushing his range, other than Sigourney Weaver up high. And it's going to be a big temptation with these guys grouped together. But Sigourney, I think I'm going to drop you down, just so we don't have to worry about additional falling through the roof damage. This window here, there's a chance, but he doesn't have a direct line of sight yet, so we're just going to drop you down right here, Sigourney, because I don't want to take extra damage. You freed your guy.
I'm here.
And we're going to bring this guy over here.
Here I come.
Maybe we'll change our mind. Now we got another guy that looks just kind of bulky guy over here. Let's free another soldier for us and come up here. Oh, we got another one down here. They're appearing left and right, and this one's a hitman. So independent sniper rifle, spawns missed. Well, I guess it's a lot easier to play aggressive with the other team's guys. It is in my book. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see, can the heavy... You have a shot down there. So maybe... Nah, we're going to let the siren go. Now this guy is blessed with position, but can we unbless that position by moving there and still having a shot? Yeah, we sure as heck can. It's still not a great shot, but at least each bullet that hits will hurt, and we're going to try it. And we're going to drop down to some cover now. It's making me feel less interested, although maybe right from where we are, we'll have a shot. Except I can't see. That's the one I want the shot on, and so the shot is really not as good as you might hope. But I think I'm going to take the shot while I have some room to maneuver. If he shoots a grenade up at the guys he can see, oh well. That's their problem. They're the ones that started up there, not me who put them there, right? I have to feel no guilt on this one. Let's just see if we can do some damage over here. We'll just kind of focus in the center. It could sway either way if it's going to hit even. And let's see if we can get lucky.
This weapon must be inaccurate.
No, no, it's just a bad chance of a shot is all it is. Get some cover. And maybe Sigourney, I'll run you over. Oh, and then is there a window? No, there's not a window at that angle for the hitman. And well, maybe I just run back here so we can separate ourselves. So any boom blast, we don't fall in the radius. And you can see the hitman from there. Let's make it harder for the hitman to hit multiple people here without having to move. And now we got to figure out what we got to do with everybody else. We have civilians over here to rescue. Do we have exit zones with which to evacuate them anywhere nearby? Apparently not so near. So since that is kind of what we want to do, is maintain our citizens, and we're not seeing very many. Does that mean there's a bunch of them over here too? I don't want to spread out too much because you know we also have worms that we're going to have to deal with. So I think what we'll do is we're going to keep you here in the midst of or near the midst of everybody. We'll bring you over to this side because we do have a loose Triton over here. We do have a wandering siren over here. And Sade, I was talking about you. So can we get you over here? And let's switch to the Phoenix, do a little Overwatch. If that siren decides to come to us, let's see if we can hurt her some more. And Sade, I'm sending you in. If you can get in. Apparently that's a harder request than I realized, because there's only that one. Well, maybe you'll be able to get in this window next turn. We'll find out. At least there's more civilians in there. We're finding more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do we have them all huddled in one building? I don't think I've ever seen that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's at least 7 potentially in one building. That's the first time I've seen the civilians pick the right building in which to hide that seems relatively safe. Has anyone else ever seen that before? Oh my god, usually they're spread out. But quit my complaining, because it's not a complaint. Let's see who has a movement left. And that's you, Robbie Zasso. We'll start moving you forward to the action too, even though it's closer to the siren. But we got you watching over us. Let's hope. Oh god, we got a lot of enemies on this one. So he took some nice cover. They are getting aggressive. Look at these guys. The hitman's taking a shot, and looks like he did not do a great one. Unless he's doing some demolition work on the building, that is. Ah, we knew that might be coming. Oh, and it's an acid kind. That's not good. Where are we going to get the worms? New Jericho going to get the brunt of the worms? No. Sigourney and our own. Okay, well the siren is has a death wish. And this group is tempting Nikolai. So Nikolai, you may be boom blasting away yet again. We have to worry about this guy at a distance. He doesn't seem to have, since he chose Overwatch, he did not set himself up with, and we hopefully have a line of sight. Problem is we have several things to deal with, because if we don't move if we take our snipers to deal with these two threats, we still have this guy standing in the way. And I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really give you much cover if you were able to move here. I think that would be cover, but it's not great cover against these guys. So I'm wondering, how far can we get you? If we get you here, you won't have a shot jumping down as a heavy, and there's no way you can jump down and get a shot. The only thing you could do is 2 bashes for us. What kind of damage can you do on a bash? 102 versus it might just be enough. I'm going to take that chance because this is a little bit of a wild card. It's going to put you in a little bit of and did you not take acid damage? Do you have acid protection somehow? Yeah, I swear he shot an acid grenade on you, so good job from surviving the acid. Let's take you down here to do a bash right from here. You'll have 2 bashes on the Triton, and I'm thinking you have a good chance to take him out.
Let's make this happen.
Okay, he may still be alive after this, but let's try again. And this time at least you dazed him, and he's bleeding, and I think you did your job, New Jericho guy. Yes, he'll bleed out. So we can take care now, I think, with our snipers in their position. I don't think we have to worry about their own sniper running far enough to be able to get a shot on us. So I think that's fine for us. We'll worry about the worms and that whole mess next. Let's worry about these guys in front of us. Let's see who has the best shot. Joe, you do not have a shot over there, but you do. And let's see what that shot looks like. Not amazing, but it seems to give us a pretty good chance to hit. So maybe let's see what our other weapon gives us. And we might just be able to do the damage with this weapon if we quick aim both time. Don't believe it's necessary to waste all that will with marked for death. Let's find out. I made the call. Let's hope I made the right call. Except we missed. I was counting on 2 hits, guy. I was counting on 2 hits. Oh, shall we mark him for death? I hope that's the one. I think we may have marked the wrong one for death. Did I not get to control who I marked for death? Apparently not. Let's at least hit on this one, Robbie, or he is running closer to be able to hit you.
This better work.
This is for your own health, my man. There we go. Much better. Much better. I think we did some damage too. He's bleeding now. No, he's not. Yeah, he's bleeding. What did we hit? What's up there? What does that box in the corner mean that we hit? I'm confused. Where we hit him. Can someone tell me what that icon means? I don't see. I guess we hit. Does that mean it's his carapace? That must mean it's his carapace that I hit, because that's visually that's what it looks like we hit. So I guess that's. Now I know what that little box means. That's for the carapace. So that's what we destroyed. Unfortunately, we don't get 2 shots on the siren. But we'll take whatever we can get. I am going to do a quick aim.
Ready to fire.
Oh, wow. How about the other target? Yeah, let's do that.
Threat eliminated.
We may be asking for your assistance on this one. What can you do and how far can you get? Now, your dash will get you here. Or, well, actually, this might be better because you can get a shot with your dash here. Problem is, I don't feel confident in being able to kill the guy. Because I don't think it'll get close enough for a hammer blow. Let's see what the hit points remaining are. 240. Yeah, that's not quite so close. Not quite. But you know, we always have the Boom Blast man, and some of his Boom Blast, I'm so tempted to work on this trio over here. I think it's safe enough to run you up, and we'll see whether shotgun, which weapon is going to do us the best. You. And is it not telling me I can tuck into that corner anymore? I used to be able to, didn't I? So that is a little bit of cover at least. Let's hope some of our other shots will relieve some danger you have from that angle. And we're bringing you right up here. Now I could bring up one, yeah, I can bring up one SWAT right there, but that really gets you standing in the open and more of them can see you. Let's just look at a shotgun. Not there. Ooh, the shotgun might be enough. Let's check out the other one just because the damage will be more focused. And yeah, let's try the shotgun. Why the heck not? And we'll kind of put the damage down on the tail and hope it's enough. It's going to be close. Oh, way to take it out, you. Now I think what we'll do is we'll try a little Boom Blast over here. That leaves two of us down here to take care of the worms that stupid guy is shooting. So let's do the Boom Blast first, Nikolai. Who do we want to work on first? I'm thinking let's work on dealing a little bit of damage to the hitman, because he gives more threats over to you, and the guy on the top can then maybe come to the edge and take him out. Kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to focus and center right here. And I think that worked. And we got one of his arms off, but he's still holding his weapon because he's got 4 of those dang arms. This guy has lost his effectiveness, except for the spitterhead. I take that back. He can still do something, and we didn't hit that guy. I think we find out before I shoot my next one. We're gonna try coming up here and seeing if we can have what it takes to take out the hitman. And that'll determine.
Acquiring targets.
Yeah, it would appear we can take this guy out, or come pretty dang close to it. So let's find out.
Problem solved.
I think we'll stay on the edge for the moment. And a Boom Blast is now going to go against a guy with his own little acid boomer. Let's do it.
On it.
We'll focus this time right here. And I think we may have at least damaged the acid launcher. Everybody's bleeding. And we got one more shot.
All set.
Oh, unless we don't have the ammo. Oh no, okay, we still do. Let's see how accurate our rocket can be. There's a chance to take out the Arthron in the rear if we're accurate. Yeah, we were pretty dang accurate. What's this guy left with? A bad leg, a bad head, bleeding, but he can still do some damage to us. So do we? Yeah, he still has that weapon too for a direct attack. No, it's just a pincer. So all he's got is that acid launcher. So really, there's no point in making you hide because he can launch it as far back as you can go to shoot at you. So let's just leave you there. Be the tempting target for him. Oh! We're looking Umbra thing, whatchamacallit, on that guy. Is what it looks like. Holy smokes, why do I not see you? Don't you usually see? Oh, I guess that's all you need to see to know that he's coming back. Yikes, I didn't even notice he was Umbra-ized. Now we got this guy in here that can be a real problem for us because he can come through the windows as we're distracted on the worms. Let's see now. Let's see now. And what kind of a weapon does he have? Oof. Very, very accurate weapon is what he has. He can blood suck and hit with that very, very accurate. So while I'm busy taking care of all of the above, we have a real dangerous guy over here. So maybe, and I don't think you can have the range to get all the worms either. That's kind of a kicker.
What's our move?
So this is not as convenient as we thought just because of this guy. Or not as easy as we might have thought just because of that guy. And I don't want to run through. Now we got civilians that are susceptible to window shots if he advances. But at the same time, these are fireworms. These are not to be messed with. So you should have it within you to do 2 worms. That would leave Sade to be able to take out another worm. But then we got to worry about this guy.
I was born ready.
So Ripley, let's do our worm thing.
I'll be right there.
And we are out of range of War Cry. Even of that worm, I guess worms can't be War Cried, or I'm just I'm slightly below a full action point. That's the problem there. So let's just run you to this corner for safety.
Rolling.
I'll run you over here. Just think maybe the footsteps on the roof will make him go outside to see what it is. I don't think it works that way, but in my mind it should, right? Now I can dash up here and then dash back to at least get into some cover after we kill the worm, and we're just gonna have to leave this guy to do what he's gonna do, and it might very well be that he's gonna shoot through the window and take away some of my rewards by killing a citizen. More than likely, but we gotta stay safe, guys. Oh, you have War Cry though, Sade. Maybe it's better to dash you over here. God, I wish I could dash you. Well, that's but if he comes straight through this window, that's not cover. Do we tempt him to shoot at you in this cover? I don't know. I wish I could make it right there to shoot the worm and be in better cover against this guy and then War Cry, but it's not in the cards today. So this will be close enough for the worm. Maybe there's something else better that I'm not seeing. So this should be a close enough shot for the worm. It's a little bit safer, unless of course he runs this way to shoot at us. But we'll take that chance. Now we shoot the worm. Which one is the better weapon for shooting the worm? Let's just see the accuracy. This one should be just fine.
Kill confirmed.
Now we war cry and hope we protect both ourselves and the citizens. And now, who are we looking at here? Looks like we're maybe needing to run down this way for some potential shots or protection this way. So let's bring you down here, Joe. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Umbra man. Oh God, that's what we didn't account for, is that range. Oh my lord.
I can't move right.
The wild card. So he apparently didn't see us till he moved and wasted all his move. So we got worms every which way. You got the acid. This time the acid, is sticking. But it's only 50 that's sticking, so the second acid did not hit you. We got Umbra control that needs to happen all of a sudden. So we got one worm down low, two worms down low, and I think another one hit the roof somewhere, although I'm not seeing the icon for it. All of a sudden our individuals here are not very safe. So Sade, you're a little slow. You can still shoot though. And I only have so many folks over here to help us out. Sigourney, we can get you a shot on the Umbra. And I think without too much trouble we can get you a shot, Joe, on the Umbra. No, I want a shot on the Umbra, not the worms. In fact, which gives me the best shot on the Umbra without Sade in the way? So maybe Sade gets one shot and moves out of the way. Do I have the ability to get any other? We'll have a single shot from Robbie Zasso. We have
I'm here.
grenades available if we can clear the premises. So we got lots of ways we can bring shots. At first glance, I didn't think that was the case, but we do. This guy has 20, so he can survive to shoot some more acid grenades, but
I'm here.
let him. We're gonna come over here to do some damage on that Triton and leave the acid
Here they
grenades.
come.
Oh no. Oh, it has to be worms you just saw. Has to be worms. Did we see the other worm? No, it's still just those two.
Let's make this happen.
Right in the back. Is there anything else that would hurt more? Not that would be as definite to hit. We'll go a little on the lower side of the back, just so that maybe we can do some slight damage to the legs if we're lucky to. And look at that. We slowed him down, disabling the leg. Not that that makes these guys in the building feel so safe. So we still have worms to take care of though, but the Umbra hits a little harder. Oh, does he? Do we need to? Oh my lord, there's too many things happening here.
Receiving.
Because Sigourney, if I bring you here and you take that shot, we have to worry about worms. But we got to do some damage on the Umbra and see, because he's got 500 hit points of damage. 35 by 10 damage. He's going to have armor. He has armor to fight through also? Not necessarily. Just a lot of freaking hit points. So Sigourney, step
right
over.
there. Let's blast him.
Forget the worms for the moment. And let's look at this tar thing. Oh, you can hurt him a lot. Oh, you can hurt him a lot. Let's just not do it with Sade there. Sade, what we're gonna do with you know, you could do worm control in a way. Now we can take it. We. I don't know. Sade, we also need to get you healed sooner rather than later. So let's do this. Let's dash you up, take care of the Triton. Okay, with that bad leg, you're not going to be able to do what I was hoping. And I worry if I move you there, we have to worry about being in line for our sniper to take a shot on the Umbra. Well, let's do the sniper. Let's do this. We got to clarify the lines of sights here. You don't have a pistol, Joe. This is one of those moments where a pistol would really come in handy, don't you think? Let's come over here, see what your line of sight is on the guy. Then maybe we can take Sade to do one of the worms. You do have a pistol. No, but we would be able to then waste a rifle shot against sniper rifle shot against a worm, and then boom blast this guy to try and make him less of a threat. We got some dashing abilities over here too, but I don't see a lot of doorways with which to dash you through. Maybe window dash. Let's find out. Let's see how far you can get. Can't get through those windows. So yeah, there's not a lot of quick ways to get you over there, except unless we're able to go high. Let's see how far you can get up there to help us out. Can you? You can get to the edge. So that might be a wallop against the other worm that you can. Now that stupid awning. Who likes awnings around? No, I'm kidding. It's just the way it works sometimes. Let's see. You have a shot on a worm. Oof. Let's just see what that shot on the worm is. That's called not a great shot. Sade. This is what we do. You're kind of stuck and immobile, right? What would two of your shots on the Umbra do? There's that weapon. There's that weapon. Oh, he's just dripping in goo, and yours would just not do the job. So I really do have to get you out of the way. Then if I get you out of the way, there's no boom blasting into the void over here. Now what I can do, actually, I can get you up here, take care of this one. We got a sniper to take care of the other one. We're going to have a sniper then. And actually, I'm going to run you here because you'll be close enough to take care of them. Then you'll be out of line of sights for me to kill the Umbra. So let's do this. Your dash was worthless, but you can still run and move this way.
I'm getting there.
And you are going to shoot a worm for us.
That was a kill, probably.
Yeah, probably. We're going to jump this guy down to be a temptation for the Triton should we
I'm
have issues.
repositioning.
We have a new Jericho guy that really can't do much. So let's come back to him. We now have a shot from Sigourney.
In my sights.
And it's not on the worm, it's not on that guy, it's on this guy. And we are focusing in with all our might. And let's back out of the way.
On my way.
Joe.
All set.
We have your heaviest weapon. Let's see what it can do. Oh, you can't see him from there. So you have to move forward. We'll move you forward right here for the Umbra shot. We can see what the shot is. Out of ammo reload. Well, so much for using the heavy weapon. No. There. And that looks like we can kill him. I'm going to trust the UI to tell me this is a kill shot. Oh, man. Now, will the poison work on an Umbra? I know they don't bleed, but will the poison do the job? I do hope so. Because I need you
Here.
to come up here and kill the worm. Unless you now you're just out of range to be able to kill a worm with a bash, and we're gonna end up trying to hit this guy with you anyway. So let's come up and do your worm shot. There was a chance we could miss. We're going to bring you over here to wave your arms down at this guy and say, shoot at me, shoot at me. Is there other cover where I can gain his attention? Yeah, let's come up even closer here. Because we don't need him distracted and shooting acid in at us, especially with Sade in the condition she's in. And that leaves Nikolai available.
I was born ready.
And you have the will, thank goodness. Unfortunately, we got to reload on the rocket, so we just have the 2 grenades is what it would appear. And we kind of have an arc, but we're going to be hurting our little friend in the back. Yeah, that's just a tall building, let's face it. Well, our friend in the back is, I probably should have kept him on the roof. But let's try this one, just to make sure on the Umbra, since I'm not guaranteed. If any of you know for sure, especially if we kill it with a grenade, could I have just left it? Could I have just left it be? Well, I missed it. And apparently I missed, he's bleeding 30. He's getting injured. We're going to do another rocket. And we're going to try centering it right here. Excuse me, grenade.
Ah!
Did we hit ourselves? No. Oh, we must have hit this guy. Yeah, he's now a little more hurt. So that's the one that screamed out. Now we have 2 arms on one side, but they still got 2 arms to use the thing. He's still bleeding. Sade may be dead because she's standing in the open now. The hole in our plan has made its appearance, except we still have you up top, and you has the shot on this guy. But is it enough to solve our problem? And which weapon are you shooting with? I think this one may be more effective. Let's go, you. Oh, man. Disabled his head. He's still alive. Holy crap. Do I have any other options? Anywhere at all? No. I don't want to lose Sade. Don't want to lose Sade. Tar baby went down. Worms are coming at us. And will Sade be the target? Ah! No, he served his purpose as the distraction. Sade lives to fight another day. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Shoot this guy in the face, please. And we got to start worrying about this guy on the second floor. Let's run you over here. Get ready to jet jump. Sigourney. Sade, first of all, we're just healing you.
Focus.
Forget about any crazy heroics. Let's get you healed. Sigourney. You got a shotgun. And I do believe, even though he's gained health, hopefully at this range, it can be effective for us. There we go. Now we got the worm thrower to deal with. We got one up high, right? And that's what it seems to show. And for some reason you can't see it. Let's go take a look. Let's stick it, just because it'll be fun. And, yeah, we can't quite jump down and stick anymore, so we will give it to you, Nikolai. It's going to be cutting it really close whether you'll be able to get the second one, but we have other options now. We're getting to the point where I'm feeling less tense all of a sudden. And we can't. We'll give you the multiple kills. Because we got to get others moving. Sade, nice to have you back. How can we get you moving? Why don't we kind of move as a group, as a team, since worms are going to be shot at us, and deal with it that way. We're going to leave maybe the civilians now that all we have is worm threats. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Sigourney, we'll let you free the citizens. Be the kind one. And then everybody else is going to head over to the Chiron, which at this rate may be running out of worms before anything else. But that's what we're going to have to do. Snipers, charge. The charge of the snipers. And we have ways to get up to this roof, but not the roof we need to be on. Do we have a ladder on the back side here? No, we do not. But we're doing the charge of the snipers here. Because I think the map's clear at this point to make that a safe move. Other than the worm thrower. And you, let's get you moving in that direction too to help escort the snipers. And Sigourney, it looks like you have the worm detail. We have one up high. So Nikolai, you can get that one. We got one down low. And the final worm may have perished in flight. So Nikolai, can you jump up for a worm bash? Thank you. And pick up some nice will. Sigourney, bash away. Ready. Except, let's do it with your biggest weapon. And it would appear that the worms are handled. And it would appear that we can head inside now to see about activating our citizenry. And you have no way to move through that mob. That is the biggest mob I swear I have ever seen. I really do believe. It's so thickly packed, Sigourney can't rescue them all. Just push them out of the way, Sigourney. Push them out of the way. Let's get everybody else moving. Let's get some snipers up high. We can get a sniper getting ready to peek around the corner. How about that one? Of course, this guy has stomper legs, but he can't really get close enough to us to stomp. What's the range on the stomper legs? There's the question. So we may be bringing ourselves up to be dazed. Do we have windows where we would be able to see through? Oh, yeah. So he'd be able to see us. So I don't know the right move now all of a sudden. Let's bring you over to this corner. Seems a little farther away. Somehow it feels safer, Robbie.
Target located.
You can't quick aim. Let's get you out of sight.
Here comes the Phoenix.
Maybe he won't realize you're still there for a stomp. You need to fly somewhere. You don't have war cry though, so maybe we don't want you to fly too close. How about we fly over here where maybe he can see you? I don't know, or you can fly right here where he can see you. Of course, then if he's going to do the stomp, let's take a look at the stomp ability just to refresh my memory again. Inflicts heavy damage. Oh, that's not the stomper legs. Heavy armored limb. So he doesn't have stomp? Those are just heavy legs without a stomp? Okay, they're just heavily armored. Those are not stomp legs, so I don't have to worry. And I don't think he can get to us then. So let's let him see us right here. And we'll be in range to shoot next time. How about that? I was thinking they're just shielded legs, not even stomper legs. Civilians can start moving to get out of the way. We'll just keep them in the building since worms are flying. We'll just kind of reorganize them just a little bit. And Sigourney, let's run you a little further in. That is you, yes. Oh, that's a civilian. Get out of the way. Okay, Sigourney, let's run you in a little further, free some more. And run you out of the way so they can unblob. We're letting them re-blob now, but in a better position for us. I only have one left to activate, so we'll just leave all our civilians hanging out there. Sade, since you're injured, should we just run you back here for citizen patrol? And we'll get these guys off the map soon enough.
Let's do this.
Robbie, we're keeping you there. Joe, well, now that I know they're not stomper legs, let's get you as far as we can. You, we haven't used a heck of a lot of dash for you. Let's get you up close. This guy's gonna run out of ammo soon enough. How close can we get you on this second floor? I guess we can't go through the windows, so let's get you here. And I think that's everybody that has moved. I'm counting on it. We'll end the turn. Yeah, he's got more worms in him. So the civilians are safe. We got worms down here that you can take care of, Joe Murata, even without a pistol.
Ready.
Well, let's do this. Let's get our first damage going on this guy. He's got to be running out of worms soon enough, right? We can start hitting through some armor. Well, we'll just focus. We're just going to center. And he shouldn't be able to get down there. We're gonna play daring because it's a new Jericho guy. Prisoners are freed. We can maybe. So we see if your boom blast will make it. How far can a grenade go? Yeah, boom blast will make us hit. So we might as well give you some fun at a distance, since we had to backtrack you for that worm after all.
Here goes.
Well, there's one guy down on the ground floor. Are you trying to tell me he died with that fall? Is there who's? Oh, so we got to kill the that guy may be dead. Who knew they couldn't fall from the second floor? Who knew that would kill him? Let's go do some killing of our own here.
Hostile down.
And you, I think if we drop you down for one last stick action, that may be it. Ah, who knew that big guy would be so easy to kill that way? Good job, Nikolai. All right. Well, I'm a big fan of baseball, and they say you watch enough baseball, you'll see things you've never seen before. And guess what? You play this game long enough and often enough, you're going to see things you've never seen before too. And we now know that these guys can die by falling. So next time I see one on the roof, guess what the first thing I'm going to do from now on will be? Get rid of those annoying eggs. So we almost, holy smokes, you're so close, you. I can taste it. Can you? We're almost a total level 7 team. I've just successfully defeated all the forces. Oh, I thought it was only a -1 Synedrion hit, but that's not the end of the world. The Haven is grateful for our help. We got some amazing, nice rewards on top of everything else. Let's see if we found a nest of some kind. We've revealed their location, so this may be exactly what we need. Let's replenish. The thing is, where the heck is it? Aha, way over here. It's a lair again that we're going to need to tackle. So I think we'll fly up that way. Let's just check out our health and stamina. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go back to base, just get that stamina back up, and it wouldn't hurt to get our health 100%. Tiamat can explore here, and as soon as we're healed, we're coming back down and we're doing a lair with both teams, and we'll pick out a full team of 8 to take on this lair. So that's what's going to happen over on this side of the map. So I know it's kind of a long mission, but I'm gonna get some of these movements done. See what we can set up for next time. Let's explore here.
Haven destroyed.
Oh, we lost another haven. So we flew to a question mark here and didn't see anything. Let's continue flying to this question mark just in case we find something. And that's a negative. We'll just kind of check out the question marks while we're waiting to get this excavation going here. After several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. I swear, between the two separate playthroughs, are we finding a lot of these or what? Tiamat, while we're waiting for them to heal, we might as well send you to a question mark. But I don't think I'm going to send you to one too far away, although I am a little nervous sending you into the mist for a question mark, especially if it should be an ambush. Are we feeling up to it? Nah, look at that. Stamina. We got to take you back too, stamina-wise. Our lowest guy is going to be a liability if we don't do that. So, there we go. So we got another excavation started. And do we have a mission over here that we need to work on? Well, since we're down south here, let's do the explorations that are down here kind of out of the way while we're here, and go with that. We'll hit some question marks, maybe pop up a few more exploration sites down here. And why did it stop? Someone got somewhere. No, I don't know why it stopped. What's this? Pandorans will reach Summerall Memorial Base in 24. That's why it stopped. Let's go find out which... Oh, that's this one, the one we're flying to. So, so much for getting rest, guys. So much for getting rest. Well, I guess we'll get to rest for the time that we'll be there. I can't think of anything more convenient than that just happening. So, let's keep advancing the time. Let's hope the Tiamat even can make it there in 24... Make it there in 24 hours. I think they will. And keep our exploring going over here. Pandoran realism at Fort Churchill. There's a melancholy mood at Fort Churchill that nothing seems able to lift. Too many lives have been lost. Too much has changed about the planet. People feel uprooted, lost in a nightmare that simply won't end. Or maybe it's just too hard to believe that things can ever get better. Commander Wagner understands how essential morale is, but he is at his wit's end. He's willing to try anything at this point. I think we throw a party because we have the food. And there we go. We gained some favor with New Jericho, big time. The party itself is only a minor event that can't permanently affect morale. Once the booze wears off, everything will feel just like it did before. But the reason to throw a party anyway is the personal connection between citizens that it creates. The people of Fort Churchill need to have something to live for that exists in the present, not the past. And the only thing we really have is each other. So, cool little story there. Let's get this flying. We'll search out this side. Oh, we'll do one more question mark over here. And I'm not seeing a lot of extra sites pop up. So, any other question marks? So we're flying to that one. Oh, here's one. Let's fly this one. And we're not seeing any more exploration sites pop up, so let's send the Helios here. And are we in our base yet? Okay, so the Manticore should be at the base. We are ready for the attack in 21 hours. The Tiamat will make it there too. So that's all I wanted to check. Just didn't want to get surprised while it was too late or something. We're just going to go check out some sites. We'll keep ourselves together in case an ambush happens. So that, okay, the Manticore is officially there. We will be able to heal a little bit before this assault. Okay, now let's explore. Both vehicles are now at the site, healing nicely, ready for our attack in 16 hours. Helios will explore as a pair, because all of a sudden I started thinking, ambush, should I keep the teams together just in case? Why not? After several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. I'm so glad we're spending the time down here exploring, guys. We got 14 hours. $11.
Research complete.
And damage inflicted on sirens is now increased by 10%. We've completed our vivisection. Now I'm curious, the vivisection, let's take a look. So our captured Pandorans, where I can't even remember where to find those down here. We got some new research though. Armor piercing technology, I like the sounds of that one. We have a new Jericho piercing assault rifle, piercing sniper rifle. We're gonna have to look a little closer at those. A Pandoran telepathic nodule. We have recently identified a small nodule located in the brain of every single Pandoran creature, and this is something we probably want to research. Maybe it'll help us against mind control. We have new things to manufacture. I got so much in the queue, it's ridiculous. No new armor, no new vehicles. We got a couple archaeology probes in the queue. We'll keep it going. We got our shot. We got a lot being built. Wouldn't it be nice to have another manufacturing facility? And sorry to keep this dragging. Let's keep going. We're 11 hours away from our next mission. And we have found ourselves a scavenging site. So look at that, medium scavenging against the pure. I think our team in place is probably going to be able to handle this. It says rich site, rare items. A rich site, it says. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. What do we have on these guys? So we have no vehicle with us. Maybe it would be better in our best interest, although we'd be able to do it with a team of 8. Which is pretty good for a scavenging mission on holding goods. So there we go. We're going to have 2 missions coming up back to back. We're going to have... I'm going to still decide if I want to wait on doing the scavenging because our supplies are in decent shape other than maybe tech is edging low. We're going to have an assault on this base down here. The Summerall base is going to be under attack, but we seem well in hand and prepared for that. In fact, health-wise, we're almost going to be full. So yeah, we're going to be pretty much full strength for this attack. So that something worked out conveniently for a change. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. There were some strange things happening on this Haven defense, but the final result was we found a lair. So once we repulse this attack, we're going to move down as quickly as we can to this lair before it turns into a citadel, and proceed in that fashion. And I'll make my decision between episodes. Do I want to start with the scavenging mission or hold off and get going on the base here? Let me know what you think. If you happen to see this before I've recorded, probably won't happen, but I can only get these out so quickly. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.